I'm telling you. Right now. Judgment is coming. You better hear me. Listen. Hear me. The bankers are bailed out. People are homeless. The money that could have went to help the American people, by the way, from all the taxes they paid in, it didn't go to them. It went to the bankers, and by the way, they don't pay no taxes. Corporations don't pay taxes. You do. Because they jack the prices up. They make the loans higher. They do the interest rates bigger because you pay it for them. Well, I got a message for you, saith the Lord of hosts. You banker will be judged. You big CEO will be judged. While all you kids still have their yachts they ride on, their caviar, all this stuff that you built for them as if you're so smart. You've enjoyed sin for a season. But you know what? When sin reaches its fullness, death comes. Destruction comes. Sorrow and pain and anguish comes. And I'm prophesying it to you right now, big boy, that it's coming. It's on the way. See, people are fixing to be, thus saith the Lord of hosts, exposed for who they are. Help me, Holy Ghost. Hey, shekabon, mikamon, lalabo shatai. Saith the Lord of hosts, you will be exposed for who you are. You will be found out for what you are. People, I prophesy that people will begin to wake up right now, tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. And they will say, enough is enough of serving the satanic system. People will begin to say, we're not going to support you anymore because you're not for truth. You're not for God. You're for Satan. People's scales will begin to come off of their eyes, saith the Lord of hosts. They'll begin to see clearly. People's ears will begin to be opened up. They'll be able to hear the truth. And the destruction of Wall Street is already been prophesied long ago by someone named the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I just happen to be chosen and called by God. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. Make fun of me all you want. Send all the bad comments you want to. Don't listen to me. I don't give a rat's behind. Because I've heard from God. Your judgment shall come because you did not deal with the needs of the fatherless, but you killed them. You stuck a pair of scissors in the back of their head and you sucked their brains out and threw them in a garbage can. Or you threw them in a tray over there, a newborn baby that I could put in the palms of my hands. And you throwed them in that tray and you said, let's sell them, the parts of them. I prophesy your destruction tonight. That it shall soon come to pass that you'll open your eyes in hell and you'll wished you'd never done it forever in a day. I prophesy the destruction of those that have passed the laws to hold back and steal the money from the working people. I prophesy the destruction right now that's going to soon come to pass of the preachers on TBN and the different places that have stole the money from the widow and have deceived her into thinking that if she sent that money that she would have her way with God when all she needed to do was bend the knee. Oh yes, I believe in giving, so does God, of the first fruits. But I believe in giving for a worthy cause. Kind of like fighting against abortion. Kind of like feeding the homeless. Kind of like taking care of people that have lost their house. Not building up, as the Word of God said. They built themselves up on the stupidity of people. Because they were on a power trip, saith the Lord of hosts. But their power is soon to be snatched from them, and they're soon to be exposed for what they are, saith the Lord of hosts. Oh, I'm prophesying. I'm not talking to you out of my head. I'm telling you what God has shown me that is soon to come to pass. You will be found out for the deceiver you are. You will be found out for the thief you are. Thus saith God, if you make your bed in hell, He'll find you there. If you sin in the uttermost parts of heaven, He knows where you are. If you go into your big cities underground that you've built off taxpayer money, God can see through the mountain. He can see through your 6-foot thick door. You better hear me. You better hear me. You've got all your food, you've got all of it built up and ready to go underground when the judgment comes. But you'll pray and you will cry for the rocks and the mountains to fall on you and hide you from the one that sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. That wrath is soon to come. And you never would acknowledge God. You knew God, but you wouldn't retain God in your thoughts. Retaining God in your thoughts means you meditate Him on daily. You meditate on Him. And it keeps you from doing the things that you've already done to destroy the fatherless, the widow and the orphan. You've deprived people that have worked for their houses all their life, and you stole it from them through taxes. You're going to bust hell wide open. If you're watching this video and you don't repent of it now, the door will soon be shut. You'll make your bed, and you'll sleep in it for an eternity, is what you'll do. Now you've stole and you've took long enough from the American people. You're not going to do it. But God told me to tell you this. You stole from the American people. You need to come out and you need to say, we're sorry for stealing. We repent before God in heaven, and we, as a witness to this American people, we're not going to do this anymore. But we're going to be different. But you're not going to do it, saith the Lord of hosts, because you can't. Because you've already given your soul to Satan. You've already sold it for the dollar. You've already sold it for the monetary gain that you have temporal in this life. But we in America have woke up to you. We in America that know the true and living God are not dependent upon you any longer. We that are Christians, that are patriots, will not support you any longer. Therefore, saith the Lord of hosts, you shall become bankrupt, America. You have sold your soul to Satan, America. You will be bankrupt. You will not come back, saith God. You have a brass bull in Washington, just as the Israelites worshipped a bull. They took their earrings and they melted it down and made a brass calf to worship. You worship that bull on Wall Street. And I prophesy your destruction tonight as a messenger of God. The brass bull in Wall Street is going to crumble. Because the stock market is falling to nothing. be warned in the name of Jesus.